Former Nazis in Germany, actually not so former, set up a clandestine army in 1949 in Germany, right under the noses of the Allied occupation and right under the noses of the West German government. The government didn't know about it, the Allies didn't know about it, but 2,000 officers from the German army, the Wehrmacht, and the Waffen-SS, set up a clandestine army, documents have revealed this week, allegedly to deal with any invasion that could come from Russia. And it consisted of 2,000, the leadership consisted of 2,000 officers from the German army and the SS, under the leadership of Schnetz, Albert Schnetz, S-C-H-N-E-Z. And also in on it was Hans Speidel. Hans Speidel later became the NATO Supreme Commander of the Army in Europe in 1957, and Schnetz rose to become Deputy Secretary of Defense in the West German government. But what they did in 1949 was to collect the former German army officers and organize them into a paramilitary force. And they recruited 40,000 men who all had military experience and training, who would be summoned in the event of a Russian invasion of Germany. So this makes things like the Odessa File or Ken Follett's novels very, very appropriate, because it's absolutely true. Now bear in mind, the Allies did not permit Germany to have an army, the Bundeswehr, until 1953. So therefore there was no German defense force. And in 1949, Stalin authorized the North Koreans to invade South Korea. And it looked very much as if he might invade Germany. And this army did have a legitimate self-defense mission. But the Allies would never have let the former Nazis set up an army, and they should not have let them do it. Now, Konrad Adenauer, who was the Chancellor of West Germany, didn't know about it initially, nor did anybody in Parliament, but he found out about it in 1951 and did not disband the army. The army remained in place until 1953, when it became the core of the West German army that was integrated into NATO. Interestingly enough, all of this information came up from a historian whose last name is Kesserling, and he is the grandson of Albert Kesselring, the commander of German forces in the West, who fought to repel the invasion at Normandy and ultimately was implicated in the assassination plot of Hitler. But this is a fascinating echo from the pages of history. It wasn't covered in the American press much, but it broke in Der Spiegel, the leading German magazine, earlier this week, and I wanted to bring it to your attention in these history videos. Thanks for watching.